All right, friends, I'm going to run through how to do the review pages so that you have this information in case you are working on it right now. Okay, so our first one, we've got a table from a graph. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to input my data points into the XY. So the first one I have is 2, and it's on 0 for up and down. So my first coordinate pair is 2, 0. Then my next one is 4, 1. And then my next one is 6, 2. And then my next one is 8, 3. Now, I noticed that all these numbers are going down, so I'm either going to have to divide or subtract. If I try subtraction, 2 minus what gives me 0? Well, that would be 2. So could I try minus 2 down all of these? 4 minus 2, that gives me 2, so that won't work. 6 minus 2, that gives me 4, so that won't work. 8 minus 2, that gives me 6, so that won't work. So I don't think subtraction is going to work. Now I'm going to try division. 2 divided by 2 gives me 0. 4 divided by 2 would give me 2, so that doesn't work. 6 divided by 2 would give me 3, so that doesn't work. And 8 divided by 2 would give me 4, so that doesn't work. So now I'm going to try a combination of the two of them. Okay? So I'm going to try divided by 2, subtract 1. So if I take 4 divided by 2, would give me 2. And then I'm going to subtract 1, that gives me 1. If I take 6 divided by 2, that gives me 3. And if I subtract 1, that gives me 2. If I take 8 divided by 2, that gives me 4. And I subtract 1, that gives me 3. If I take 2 divided by 2, that gives me 0. If I subtract 1, I don't know about that. But this is my guess. Y equals x divided by 2, subtract 1. So that's the first one. We talked about that one was really, really difficult. So don't stress about that one. Let's go on to the next one, okay? Here they say use the rule x plus 1 to create a table and graph. So x plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So I have x plus 1 gives me 2. X plus 1 gives me 3. X plus 1 gives me 4. X plus 1 gives me 5. Then I'm going to graph all these numbers. 1, 2, 2, 3. Right on that, where that line crosses. 3, 4. 4, 5. Okay? So I have created the table and the graph. So I'm done with that one. Now I'm going to go look at mean, median, mode, and range. Okay, first things first, I'm going to set it up. I'm going to do smallest to largest. So I've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9, 9. Okay, range says I take the largest and I subtract the smallest. So that gives me 8. Median says I look for the middle number. The middle number is 5. Mean says I add them all up and then I divide them by the number of numbers. So I have 3 plus 4, that gives me 7, plus 5 is 12, plus 6 is 18, 9 plus 9 is 18, so I've got 36 divided by 7. This is not an easy one to do, so I'm going to do 5, subtract 1, and I'm going to say it's 5 and 1/7. Okay, Then mode, I'm looking for the most popular one. The most popular one is 9s. Then I'm done with that problem. Now this next one, really, we did this one together, but I'm gonna do it over again so you can see. In total, if I count all of these, I have 24 items. We wanna share these equally in 4 columns. Sorry about my scratchy pen. I'm gonna grab another one right here. Okay? The easiest way to do that is to move some of these to the different columns and see if we can equal them out. So now this one has 5, this one has 5, and this one has 6. I'm gonna give this one another one and this one another one. So now we have 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. We can also do 24 divided by 4 equal groups gives us 6 in each column. Okay, next thing says write the following as expressions. Juliana is 3 times as tall as Mario. I'm gonna make Mario the variable m. So Juliana equals 3 times as tall as Mario. So I'm gonna make him 3m. 3 times as tall as Mario. Mark divided his 28 slices of pizza between 4 people. They want to know how many slices does each people get? 28 slices of pizza, 4 people. It's like taking our big 28 and dividing it by 4. We don't know how much each person gets. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, the next one says solve the following expressions using the given variables. So I'm going to rewrite this whole thing using this. 2 times 4 plus 7 times 3, because we know that a letter and a number means multiplication and a number in parentheses means multiplication. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 21 equals 29. What is the value of 6 plus g times 2i when g is 2 and I is 3? So I'm going to rewrite the problem. Putting this in for this. Now I've got 2i, which really means 2 times the letter I. The letter I is 3. Okay, then I'm going to start with my multiplication. So I'm going to do 6 plus 2 times 3. Okay, now I'm going to move this over. 6 plus 2 times 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 6 plus 12 is 18. Okay, last one down here, we have solve for w. I've got 3 times 7 equals 18 plus w. I'm going to redo this one. So it is 21 equals 18 plus w. This is an addition problem. I'm going to subtract the 18. Subtract the 18. I get w on this side equals 3. If I want to check this problem, I would put it back into my equation. And I would go 3 times 7 equals 18 plus 3. 21 equals 21. That's a check. Okay, now I'm going to do this side. This is a division problem. It says 72 equals 9k. To undo division, this is a multiplication problem. To undo this, I'm going to divide by 9. Going to divide by 9. Cancel that out. K equals something times 9 equals 72. We've got 8. If I want to check it, I'm going to do 72 equals 9 times 8. We've got 72 equals 72. Check. This is your explanation for today's review. Hope that helps.